Welcome, dear viewing audience. The final session today at Transport and Logistics Antwerp will be in English. Welcome to you in English. My name is Leon Gooivaerts. I'm the editor or an editor at Transport Media. And I'm joined today by three gentlemen. Let me introduce you to Lowie Vercraeye, co-founder of BRAUZZ. Samy Bakarat, Decathlon Belgium, and Michel Defloor, VP Marketing from bpost. Michel, starting with you.
Yes.
Third day at the fair, Transport and Logistics. You had a quite big event yourself hosted on this third day.
Correct.
Can you talk about this initiative?
Yeah, so indeed today we hosted an event where we had several speakers talking about trends in e-commerce, what that meant for their business and how they handled basically their business in e-commerce. I think it was a success. Feedback was positive, and overall, in the end, people were a fan of e-commerce, so very happy to give these people a stage and share best practices and have people share experiences. So, yep.
Is it the first time you organized this event at the fair?
Yeah, this is the first time. So we do a lot of events with our customers to share experiences, but it's the first time that we really gather everybody around this one theme, also here linked to the fair that is here over the past 3 days.
And how many visitors were attending?
We think about 170 people entered the room.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Yep.
Samy, you gave the final presentation, I believe, before lunchtime. What was your presentation about?
Well, basically, at Decathlon Belgium, we keep on striving to offering the best experience possible to our customers, and sometimes we forget that we've done quite some progresses over the last few years. So the whole purpose of this presentation was to share a bit with the audience where we were from 5 years from here and where we are today. And how we managed to evolve from a mostly retail-oriented experience to an omni-channel experience for our customers.
Okay, that sounds like a success. And there's also a future to come, but we will return to that later. Lowie, BRAUZZ, can you explain what does BRAUZZ offer?
Yes, so BRAUZZ is a company in revolutionary plastic-free cleaning products. The mission of BRAUZZ is to eliminate single-use plastic waste in the household cleaning industry. And the reason why I was also invited today is because we sell it direct to consumer via our own web shop.
Direct to consumer and no warehouse in-house, so no property you have no warehouse as a property. Is that correct?
We don't own real estate. No, that's true.
You don't own real estate. That's magnificent and magical, I must say. Let me ask you the origins of this company. Where did it originate? I notice you are a co-founder. Who are your co-founders?
So yes, BRAUZZ was founded by Manoush, Ruben and myself. We met in the Master of Innovation Entrepreneurship at Antwerp Management School in 2020. So BRAUZZ started actually as a student project, a master project. And after 1 year of research, we really saw that a lot of people were looking for sustainable alternatives in this market. And that's also why we started going full time on this.
Yes, okay. Student initiative that's now professionalized. That's a great success. Samy, you already mentioned retail business and then the online business. What kind of a trend do you notice in the segmentation between retail and online?
Well, basically what we noticed over the last few years is that the walls between those two worlds are getting thinner and thinner. If we look at our identified customers today, a significant part of them have been both exposed to our e-commerce channel also. And this is what is pushing us to say that we need to keep on innovating to make sure that our customers get access to the best possible services on those two different channels, and that we build for them comprehensive user experience, allowing them to really go to one channel when they need it and to the other one when they need it in order to satisfy them. That is what we learned over the last few years.
Okay, yeah, providing a satisfactory customer experience wherever.
Exactly. So basically, we need to be where our customers want us to be, when they want us to be there. That is what we aim for.
All right. Michel, bpost, people would normally associate it with, let's say, the last stage of distribution, the last mile. But we've noticed that bpost strategically chose to open up to also other phases of this logistics process. Can you explain this decision? How did it come about exactly?
Sure. So indeed, bpost some years ago already took the decision to diversify from just delivery, delivering parcels, delivering letters, towards becoming a 3PL company, a third-party logistics company, where basically the proposition to clients is, if you want to go to e-commerce, you focus on your core business, which is basically selling, building a brand, doing the marketing, and we take over the logistical part, be it order picking, be it packaging, up to the shipment. We do it all. We started doing that by an acquisition of Radial in the US. Since then, we invested, amongst others, also in Active Ants, a Dutch company. This year, we completely acquired Active Ants. And the difference is that Radial is really focusing on super big companies. The big part of the business of L'Oréal is, for example, handled by bpost, that does the logistical part, including fulfillment. Active Ants, and be it for these big companies, you really go for highly tailored processes, very manual. Active Ants is the opposite, typically working for small and medium enterprises that are highly automated, where is almost no manual labor. Everything is done by robots, and in that way you scale. You mentioned BRAUZZ, Lowie, not having a warehouse. That is because Active Ants does the fulfillment for them. So that's the way how companies can grow and where we really can offer a service across the value chain in e-commerce.
All right. So BRAUZZ is a great example of this strategy. Thank you. Now, as Transport Media, we publish these magazines, and there was one two-part article that was featured on return shipments. Now, return shipments, I would like to have maybe some picture in the case of Decathlon. What kind of a challenge is this for your business within Belgium at the moment?
Well, of course, we're trying to minimize return because we want to make sure that when a customer purchases a product, they keep it. In order to do that, we try to make sure that we give them as many information about the product before they purchase it. This is specifically key for products like clothing, for instance, where you want to make sure that a customer is going to be able to assess if this is going to fit them or not. However, when there is a return, we of course rely on our carriers, partners to get this back to our warehouses. But we also have a network of stores where people can bring back their items, shortening the circuits to put that back on the market, and also getting the opportunity to simply go into the alley and get the product that they need. Mm-hmm. And this is where having an omni-channel experience really brings value to the customer and to society overall.
Okay. In the case of BRAUZZ, can you give an indication on the return shipments you have to process of your products?
Yes, our returns are actually super limited because we always make sure that all our refills fit the mailbox of our customer. So our customers don't have to be home. They can be at work, they can be somewhere else, and they will receive their cleaning products right through the mailbox whenever they want.
Yeah, so almost no returns to...
No, that's close to zero. Okay,
that's a pleasure to have, I guess, as a company. Yes, the return shipments are obviously a big challenge for some of the big e-commerce players. Samy, to return in Belgium, we spoke about this prior to the talk. In Belgium, the situation is more positive than in other countries.
Yeah, we're lucky to have a country where people are somehow aware of the impact of returns and try to minimize this. If I compare the return rate that we have in Belgium compared to Germany, for instance, it's a total different story. So this is something that we need to try to keep under control while making sure, of course, that we offer as many choices to our customers to get to the right offer. But yeah, now we're quite lucky in Belgium compared to other countries.
Okay. Your talk also focused on the marketplace of Decathlon. Can you explain this concept?
Of course. So historically, Decathlon has mostly sold products that we're designing and producing ourselves. We're also partnering with many brands that we also wanted to add to our product families to make sure that we have a comprehensive offer for our customers. In 2020, we decided to go one step further and to open on our website marketplace section, allowing partners that we decide to work with to push their offer to our customers and our visitors in order to once again just push further the possibility of choices that customers have on our platform, and to also get to reach customers that were maybe not considering our offer before. And this is also a very good way for them to get to know us and to then shift also to our own offer. So it's a great project.
And when will it be open to customers, this marketplace, do you believe?
It's already open, so since 2020, and it keeps on growing, and now we're very happy with the results that we got there.
Okay, lovely. Lowie, for the future to come for BRAUZZ, what kind of projects are up on the timeline?
So we made sure that our tech stack, our business is now very scalable. So we're also opening to new countries. We're also active in Germany, in Austria for the moment, but we're also opening new channels as we have a very broad customer base. Not everybody is willing to buy online still. So we're also opening up in retail. So yeah, our products are accessible for everybody and we can make our impact even bigger.
All right. Success to you, Lowie. Michel, this event, will it be organized again next year, do you believe? Is there already a date?
We didn't discuss about that, but looking at the feedback, quite likely, yes.
Okay, let's make the second edition even more wonderful than the first. Gentlemen, thank you for your input and enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Dear viewing audience, this was the final session of the day. Thank you for your attention and see you next year, perhaps. Bye.